Welcome back to Super Market Simulator. And the last episode, we went for 4 days. Okay, now that was a long video. This one, I'm gonna try to do maybe 2 days in the game, maybe three. But the first day I want to do, okay. So in the last day, this will be 650 because our last day that we did, we had 110 customers. We made some income. But in the last day at the end, we also spent a lot of money. So in today's report, it'll show you how much we actually spent on items that we bought. But I want to make some more money. I mean, that's the whole goal of the game is to make money. So like I said, the last day, which was 649, this will be day 650. We'll go for maybe 2 episodes or 2 days in the game, and then we'll end the episode at that point. I just want to show you what we had from the other day. So we're gonna hit load again. There's more than one save at this point. I hope they give us like more levels of the store because that would be nice. And in today's episode, like I said, I have my I'm gonna do a timer, okay? Because remember I was telling you in the last episode how we do it's like 7 days for the day, and we have some extra stuff too. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna open up for the day. So we're open. Okay, you can see the clock is changing or jumping down. And I want to see if it should be 7 minutes in game until the next day or until the end of the day. I also just want to make sure that we did all the pricing. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. And I'll leave that up. In the last episode, we also moved the light switch for back here, down here. Oh, we didn't check. Did I do, it's not. It's gonna be under management. No, bills. Yeah, but bills. Okay. Yeah. So we have all the licenses. So like I said, I moved the light switch here, and I think another one I just moved it here. Before, remember, it was in this corner here. So basically, I want to see, and these guys might grab a box that won't go out. I'm hoping they don't, but they could. Um. So I want to see if it's really 7 minutes in a day. And I'm pretty sure it is. If I believe back when I was doing it, in the live streams anyway, it was 7 minutes for a day. And I believe that's still accurate. Now they're going to really start, packing in punch out, getting this stuff out. Um, and after this day, we'll restock like after the day is done, like officially done, they restock everything from the back that needs to go out. So like 7 minutes for the day, and I think it's another 3 or 4 minutes for everyone to be cashed out and sent out. And I believe it's another 10 minutes for everyone to get fully stocked in there, and then we'll end the day. Then we'll go in, we'll do the order for the next day and the next day, and then we'll run through another day with sales on. Right now we have no sales on. Now that's a new thing with the game. You have sale prices. You can make money off the sales. We'll see how well it does. You do sell a lot more items faster. I think you make a little bit more money too. I'm not 100%. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done that. But yeah, so we're gonna go through a few days here and see how much money we make. Hold on, I'm gonna do one thing. It's gonna make it continue. Yeah. Well, yeah. So that might be like a second off from the end of the day. That's okay. So, ladies, if we go in here, you can see everyone is buying their stuff. We got a little help that needs over there. That's what that single is. That just means they need help. You can see everything is going pretty smoothly in here. We got new people in here as well. We got our female registers, and we got our three. So it's three. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, so our helpers help the these cash registers plus the scales, which we have 4 scales. Now again, this is not the full market either. You can add more into the market. So, like I said, that's something that we'll have to look at. Um, yeah, we're not doing those. Those are the only thing we don't do. I guess I could show you in the next day, like, how that works, but it's really a pain. Yes, you do make money off them, but it's not worth it. In my mind, it's not. Okay, me continue that. Alright. So we might be off like by 2 seconds because I had to get something up on the other screen. But yeah, we did 4 days the other day. We went from 446 to 459, or we went from day 646 to day 469. So again, today is gonna be 650, and we'll probably go to 52. So yeah, some of the guys have new hats. Okay, so I can see that now. That guy's new. That guy seems to be new. That guy looks new. The guy with the hat there, with the jeans. He's waiting for the scale, it looks like. Uh-oh, why is there 12 cents on one of those orders? There shouldn't be anything at 12 cents. Everything should be even. Or not unless it was like a yogurt or something like that, and that would be why. Ah, 50 cents here. No, 50 cents wouldn't give us an odd number. I don't care about you. Go away. Yeah. That's interesting. It's at 13 cents. So 60 on that one. So people must be buying this, which that's weird. 7 bucks, okay. Oh, well, I'll show you this. So the P means they want to buy our books. Okay. Oh, and that stops the time. But I don't have enough stock. So basically, they're gonna buy these many books for that price, but we can't do it because we don't have enough in stock. So we're just gonna decline that right off the bat because we don't have the items. If we had the items, if we had those books, we must be getting low on books. That book that in particular. I don't know what book that is. Is it that book? Yeah, we only have 20. But if we had more of that book, and that's what I'm saying, the books are hot sellers in this game. They are really, like, hot sellers. So, right now, we're about to end the day. Oh, wait, no. It ends at 9. Excuse me, 9 o'clock is when it ends. Okay. Sorry. I thought it was 8. It's 9. And then you can't order anything. So again, we're going to be a little bit after, a little bit past the 7 o'clock, 7 minutes on my clocker. Because of the stuff that we showed you, and I had to click out of the game a little bit here and there. Okay, so there's the 9 o'clock. So again, about 7, yeah, it was 7 minutes and 22 seconds. Now, it's going to take a little bit extra time for everyone to be cashed out. I believe that's another 3 to 4 minutes to be cashed out. Finish some people out. And then they'll start stocking everything from out here. We can't order anything anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But like I said, so far, we've been about almost 30 seconds after we close. Okay? I'm not going to try to escape out either. If I can avoid it. Just because we are clocking this. And then once they're finally done, then we'll lap my time again and see how long it takes to fully restock everything that we have. And then in the morning, we'll go through, order everything we need to order, like I was doing in the live streams, just to show you how long it takes to order everything, and we can then see how much we really have to order for the next day. Um, but yeah, it's usually about 3 minutes after we close. Now we don't have as much money as we did before. So I think it was all the supplies that we did. I'm looking at the balance of the last day. We had over 66.4. We might get back up to that, but we're gonna also have to still restock everything, which is gonna take a lot of our money out anyway. So yeah, I think it's about 3 minutes after we close. Okay. And we're coming up on the 2 minutes right now. And some other person could walk in. But usually after it's, like, it says open, technically people could walk in, but I don't think they use... Why does it say 60? It shouldn't have anything more than full percentage. That's so weird. Is there something that we're selling that is not? $4. $6. 16. 6. 30. 5. 6. 9. 28. 6. Looks like we have one extra thing here. What's on this side? 21, 4, 14, 7, 20, 7, 17, 7, 19, 11, 11, 13, 13, 16, 14, 18. Yeah, everything over here is the same. So that's weird. I don't know where they're getting the odd numbers, but they are. Okay, so I think we just got these few people here. I don't see anyone else coming up. Oh, there's one more person. But we have enough checkouts, so it's not like we don't have the checkouts for them. I mean, we have these checkouts, and then we have these checkouts. And the restockers are restocking as we're doing this, so yeah, we're gonna have to order some more stuff. I'm sure a lot of stuff's gonna have to be reordered and all that. Okay, our last customer is checking herself out. Once she's done, we're just gonna let the restockers do their thing. Once she walks out, so that was 4 minutes. So after we close, 4 minutes for everyone to be cashed out. So that's 11 minutes in the game just to basically cash people out. Alright, and then I think, yeah, there's no one else in here, right? Yeah, there's no one. So now they're just gonna restock everything now. That, like, wow. Oh wait, we got 2 okay, I was gonna say, we better have a lot of chicken, because that's a lot of chicken out. So let's look at the pricing here. We got 666. We got the, well, there's nothing there. $9 for those. Okay. We got 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 10. Okay. And then we got 10 there. We got 8 there. We got 5 there. And 5 there. I just want to see why are they saying that there's something like, oh yeah, we might want to get more of these in. Are these extra? They might be extra, actually. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, well those are fine. We got 2, 1, 1, 2, 2 and 2, 2, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 4, 7, 7, 7, 150. Yeah, so it must be these, because they're at 150. But that wouldn't make that makes no sense. Why would it be that? So 2, 2, 2, 3, $3, and then we got these. Wow. 3, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3. We're gonna check all these footages first. 22, 22, 27, 27. Then, oh, 20, 10, 13, 15. Wait, I thought these went all the way down. Oh, maybe it was just, I don't know. I thought these all went up all the way down. So 8 and 9. These do, okay. 11, 5, 5, 8. We got extra fridges here, so if we do get more refrigerator items, we can always just put them in there. Okay, so that took care of that. So right now, it's only that one item. 4, 5, 5. $2 for those, $3 for those, 5 for those, 5 for those, 2 for those, okay. We got 3, 6, 6, 5, $2, $7, $8, $3 here, 7, 3, 11, 6, 4, 5, 4, and 6. 6, 7, 10, 13, 14, $4, $6, $14, $5, 4, $31, $3, $5. Okay, this stuff. Okay, so we got 3 there. I didn't see the one underneath. We got 6 there. We got 5 there and 4 there. These look like they're all even numbers. So that's great. Then we have 7 here. We got 2 there. These look like they're not full. That's okay. We got 4, 4, 4, 9, 10, and 10. We got $5, 5, 7, 4, 11. Okay. $4, 4. That's fine. 5, 4. Are they still working? I just want to make sure they're still working. Okay, yeah, they are. So we're in this aisle here. Yeah, they're restocking. Okay, we got 15 there. 15, 18, 18, 17, and 12. We got $6 here. We got $8 there. Then we have 7. Oh, okay, 7. We got 27, 12, 14, 28, 22, 16, 11, and 14. We got 5. We got 6. Then we got some more wine, which is 10. 10. And that is fine. Yeah, that's fine. So, this is where you can also do it. You can change the prices in here. I tend not to. I tend to use the computer. It's a lot easier. 12. These are both fine. Now we got the books. $10, $12, $6. Now, you can also look in here, like, Marketplace. That's what the Marketplace is. Our profit is $3 on each book. So, that's why I like the books. They're very, they do pay out pretty well. So, yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think is this cheese. Or this. But we want to make some money off of it. So if I take it down to say $1, right? Let's do it. We'll do it for the next day just to see if it makes any sense to leave it like that. Because everything, I don't know. I can't tell. So I'm gonna go back in here, and you can now see everything should be even now. Yeah, so you can do it by profit. So our lowest profit item looks like the cheese. What is that? Does it look like cheese? So yeah, we only make 17 cents off that, but we are making money because the average cost is 183. So we're making 17 cents. It's not much. Yes, we can go to 250. I like to have it even and below the marketplace because I've heard some places like if you do a marketplace, you earn more money. I don't know. That's something we could also work on and see like overall like what items are the best for the market and eggs. Was it the eggs you had? Yes, it was. Okay. throw that there. She shouldn't pick it up again because it's full and they don't usually. I mean, they could. Technically, they could do that. Alright, so we're still going with the restocking. So far, we've been gone 10 minutes. They should almost be done. Um, when I did the live streams of this series, it took about 10 minutes, in total, I think, to restock. So we'll find out, because they are grabbing these boxes now. That means they're getting pretty low, and obviously, once we are done, well, in the morning, we'll reorder everything we need to do. We'll set some sale prices and see if we make more money with the sales versus no sales, which we should make more money. Um, yeah. And then again, we'll see how long it takes for each day to go through. Um, that's how I was doing on the live streams as well. So, what do you have? Lasagna. Okay, that's a medium box. It's either this one or this. I think it's this. Yes, it was that. Okay. So we're gonna go and throw that. So we know those two boxes are overstock because they didn't take them. I mean, they had their hands full. So those two, yeah, these two are full. And that's how, we know that because they couldn't restock it. So if she comes back with that box, we'll know that's overstock. We didn't make that much. I mean, revenue-wise, we didn't make that much. Because I said the balance in the last day, which I'll look at that when we get to the next day, was 66,400. So again, we did order everything for the restocking of everything, so that might have been why. But I'm not 100% sure, like, why we didn't make that much. We might have made money, we just didn't make more than we had before. So we probably have a loss in the day. We also had to pay our, our people to work. Um, you know, and that's always $17,000. Rent is usually around the 275. Bills are 660. So we'll see how much we made. We can always do just one day. Today I'm just gonna do two, just so we can kind of compare the two things I mentioned. Like I said, see how much money we can make on this day. We'll restock in the next day, and then one more day, and we'll put some stuff on sale and see if we make a little bit more money, and then we'll restock everything, and that will probably be the end of the episode. So we'll probably just do 2 days today. I know you probably want to see more. Maybe we'll do some episodes we just crank out days left and right, not worry about restock. I mean, we'll restock every so often, but like we won't really worry about it too much. Just run through some days, because again, it's only 7 minutes per day, but the restocking is what takes the longest part. This part right here. So right now, we've been going for 10 minutes just for restocking. That, and you gotta also remember, it's really been 14 minutes of just stocking items, because after the end of the day, they continue stocking. So, like I said, I think they should almost be done. I hope they're almost done. But I don't know. There's so many items that we have, so it's like, they might just, not. Obviously, empty boxes come out here, they throw them out. These two boxes here are leftovers from the day. So the nice thing about how I have the storage area is I know big boxes are with big, small ones are with small. So like if they have a big box in their hand, I just have to look where it is, go get the box, throw it out here, and then we're good. And obviously, we're probably gonna have to. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna throw these boxes over to the corner, but next to the storage room, because I'm gonna have to order a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't want them. I mean, I know they won't grab this stuff anyway, but it'd be easier. But once they once they're done, we'll stop the timer, see how long it's been, and go from there. And then, like I said, we'll end the day, we'll see how much money we made, we'll restock everything that we need to restock, because there are going to be things that we'll need to order. Then we'll put everything on, we'll put some stuff on sale. Probably the stuff that goes up or down, we'll put those on sale, just so you can see how that feature works and see how much money we can make. We're going to have to estimate, like, how many days we do like that, if we keep it like that, or do we not. Granted, the sales, you do get more money off of it, but you also sell out of more things. So that's the biggest thing with that, is you do sell out a lot quicker. So you have to restock more. You could go, like I said in the other episode, you could go to the places where you can buy this stuff. You know what I mean? If you hit the M, you know, we have the Dairy, we have, you know, the we have all these places, the meat, the groceries, deli and groceries, we have the green market, we have the general supplies, all those you could, if you wanted to, go and get those items from there. They are cheaper. But for me, for the how big this store is, it would take me a lot longer to do that. And yes, you can do it when you're closed. So technically right now we could be going and getting those things. Is it really worth it? That's the biggest thing. So yeah, this might take about 15 minutes to restock. Damn. So that would be, if that's the case, that's like almost 20 minutes of just stocking. Because again, it's about 7 minutes for the day. Any other time would be restocking. And yes, you could boost your stockers. I tend not to, because it does say it costs $3 per time you do it. That's why I don't do it. It costs money. Now, I want to make more money. I don't want to use it. I don't want to, not make money. So they might be almost done, because usually they end off with the fruits and vegetables, and those two people had fruits and vegetables, and you can see there's another one in there that has some fruits and vegetables, so they might be almost done, which would be good. And that's almost 15 minutes, so, of restocking. Not for the video, but 15 minutes of restocking. Oh, maybe not. So this might be an hour video. By the time we restock, sell, do the market stuff and all that. Wow, look at, they're all just coming. And they're smart. They'll pick a box that would just fit what's on the shelf, too, I think. Which is nice. Got another box. See, and that's what I'm saying. If I do a whole bunch of days restocking, we might not have everything. But if I do it this way, we let them restock, and then we order everything we need, then we know we're going to have the items in stock. And if we put them on sale, then we might make more money, but again, they do train a lot faster. And you'll see what I'm saying. With this next day when we start it, you'll see I'm going to spend a lot of money on supplies, but then you'll see what I'm saying. So this first day that we did here, this 650. Okay, they might be done. Okay, so it looks like they're done. I mean, at least she's done. So I'm gonna throw this over here. They still can get it. I think if they need it, I think they can. I just don't want to put it on a rack, because if I put it on a rack, they might try to grab it. So I'm gonna just make sure this sugar is stocked up. They do a pretty good job at doing it. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, they didn't. How dare them? Again, this is just sugar, so let's see. Oh yeah, there's a lot of ordering to do. Um, is this it? Yeah. Hi, they were coming to get the box, I think. So if I throw this box on there, would they? I don't think they shouldn't grab it because there's not any spot for it. Yeah. So I'm gonna throw it over there, and then once this one person gets back, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6 stalkers. So pretty much at this point. Alright, so that was a 30-minute so far, 30-minute, and obviously from the timestamp on this video, 30 minutes. So that's not bad. So again, 4 minutes after we closed, we still had people. Okay. Then we took another 17 minutes just to restock everything. So in total, restocking was about 23 minutes between the two. So right now, what we're gonna do, okay, we're gonna officially end the day. End the day. So again, yeah, I knew that we're not gonna make a profit today. So because of the last day, like I said, literally the last day we did, and we spent almost like $18,000 just on produce. So in the last day, which was the last episode that we did, we had 110 customers. We still had 110. Three things were found too expensive. I don't know why, but they were. But we still had the same amount of customers. Total customers, we had like one more actually today. And then we made a little bit more, about $200 more than we did the other day. That's not bad. That's not very bad. So, like I said, I took a screenshot of this day that we just did. Here it is, day 50. Bring this over to my other computer monitor here. So that is the first day that we did. Okay. So now we got the screenshot. You can see we had a loss there of $10,000. So to get back up to where we were before this day, we'd have to make a lot of money. And again, we have all those debt, things. So we're gonna start the next day. So right now, right off the bat, we got one thing that went down. Okay, so I'm gonna find that one item. Okay, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna find that one item. Previous. Okay. Why is it not last change? Okay, so technically this went down. I'm gonna leave it, but instead I'm gonna do. Let's do a. We'll do a 2% on that, okay? And I guess the one that we had yesterday, because it makes more sense to do a few items, we'll do 2 on that one. And then we'll do, that's it. Because last change is the last time it was ever changed. And so we had 2, oh wait, we had 2 for another day. So we're going to do 2 for this as well. So, now we got the 2 things on sale. We did the pricing as well. We're going to management, we're going to go to bills, we're going to pay our 2 bills off that we have. Alright. Alright. So right off the bat, we are going to turn the lights on. It doesn't really matter if you have them on or off, okay? Alright. So right now, we're going to go to a tablet. We're going to walk through everything. Alright, we don't need any of that. We need one of that, nothing else. We need one of that, that's it. One of that, one of that, one of that, one of that, and one of that. So we had more of that. We need one of that. The nice thing about the big boxes is you can just look. You don't really have to do anything. Like, you can tell, like, what we have. Now, these are all big boxes as well, so we don't have to really look at those. Need one of those. One of those. One of those. One more. One more of those. That's it. One of those. One of those. One of those. That's it. One of those. Then that's it. You can have up to 20 items in a thing. Now these are 12, so if there's 24, obviously we're all set. And these are all 24, so we're all set. So I'm going to go ahead and order that right now, because we're going to start the next one. Now this has to be over 8 to be done. So you get those two can go in. These are 12, so 24 is over the amount. Okay. So basically we're just looking at the numbers, and if it's over what we need, like the 8 and 8 is 16, that's fine, that's fine. And these should be all set. So 16 is just shy of being less than that. 8, so that one can get one, and that one can get one. Those should be over 16. This one is not over 12, so let's order that. This is not Sika Sika, you see this box, you know. So that one can take one as well. 2 of those. 1 of those. So 8 and 8 is 16, so we're good. These are over 12, so we're going to make sure that they're over 12, which they are now. That one we can get one. That's fine. That one is 4 and 12 sit in a case, so we're good with that. Now we're going to come over here. Now these, you can kind of see. So like that one needs one, and that one needs one. 12 and 12 is 24, but that's less than that amount, so we don't need it. 18, so that one needs one there. So every item has a amount that you need to have. You can kind of see it on the box. That's weird. I thought that was saying, oh, it's 9, so one of them has more, I guess. Okay, whatever. That's 18. That one needs one as well. That's one there. Not unless these boxes are messed up, which they could, because technically 8 and 8, that would be a box right there. So there must be a glitch right now. Okay, that's just one. That's good. So we'll go ahead and order that group. So 24, that's fine. And another thing is I can just look and I can say, okay, like that one down there, you can kind of see it, they need one. 36, that one needs one there. 17, that's just shy of being one. The big ones are gonna be all the small boxes, I have a feeling. 24, 24, that's all good. Yeah. Okay. So we just got this wall here, which this wall does sometimes get pretty low because of the items that there are in here. It's like soda and the water. Okay. So that did that side. Now I wonder how they're doing. Are they already done stocking everything? Are they still working on this? Okay, yeah. I mean, they're being able to keep up, which is kind of nice. I was gonna time how long this took, but I didn't really. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job at restocking everything, so that's not bad. I mean, as I've been, you know, ordering everything, they've been restocking it. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Any of these need any? That one. Okay, order those. Now we're gonna do everything else. 1, 2, 3. last hit wasn't that bad, actually. Okay, we'll order that stuff. That should be everything that we need. So we'll see how long this takes them to restock everything. There's not much, and they're all doing the stocking, so it's not like they're, yeah, they should be all set. So I think that, I mean, probably about 10 minutes to restock, I'm guessing. I don't know my timer going, so. But that's all we need to restock. Is once those are done, we'll start the next day. We got a few things on sale. We'll see if we make a little bit more money. We'll see how much supplies that we spent. And the supplies that we spent was just this stuff. There's nothing extra in there. And then we'll redo the reorder. And then we'll have to wait until the next episode to see how much I've actually spent. Because again, I want to get everything we spent, everything stopped back up before the end of the episode. So we won't really know how much we spent until we do the next day because it would be on the next report. So on, the next day that we do, then you'll see it, and we'll talk about that too. Or if it's in a live stream or whatever, we'll have to see what it may be because it could be a live stream. It depends on if they have an update anytime. When they do, I think what I'll probably do is when there's an update, I'll do a live stream, and when it's just like I'm just doing this stuff, I'll do a video. Because some people don't like. I mean, I'll try to make them short too, like maybe an hour to two. Just not because if I don't always have time to do the other things. So, and these boxes are really small. I should have started with the small ones and went to the bigger ones. That's what I should have done. Because these are the ones that take the longest. And I also could start the day. You know what? I think we're just gonna start the day. We know they're gonna get fully stocked up. We know that was it. That way we can get this day going, and end it off not that long. So, and they'll continue stocking, and then we'll just have to, make note. So we're gonna start the day. We're open for business, guys. So come on in, and like I said, as they're, you know, as this is going on, we'll be able to see if how much. Yeah, they'll probably finish this up before the end of the day anyway. And that will be good. You know. But yeah, and I ordered some extra stuff just to have it. Like we had the space for it, like the yeah. I try to keep at least a little bit of extra if I can. Like the small stuff mainly. I see they're still working on this, which is good. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if we open up for the day, if they would continue stocking everything. And they are, so that's good. So how do you like our supermarket? You guys like it? I mean, it's changed from when we first started, when we didn't, when we had, I don't see many cars. Wait, are the cars stuck? There's a car there. Someone just tried to steal. I mean, I know it's a red light, but there's no, okay, there are cars. I don't know. I was gonna say there's no, you can't see anyone in there, but, okay, there are cars, okay. looks like they just have a few more boxes out here. And they might not get to these now because now they are stocking other items that we already have in the pack. Unless it's out here, they'll grab it. You know what I mean? So they're probably restocking other boxes now. And then obviously once they're done with the day, they'll restock these, and then we'll see how much. Then we'll see how much we have to order. You know. It's still being off even with the number, so it must be something in the system. Because I've seen it still go up. And everything is even. Yeah, 82 something. Yeah, you can get help when they come over. I'm not cashing anyone out. Sorry. So to get where we were before we did all the suspensions, we need 56. We're at 49 now, so we should be able to get that money back. Especially if we're having sales. And also, I'll show you something about the sales. So if a item is on sale, it's got little signs that say sale. So you can see that item there says it's on sale. That means that it's on sale. That's how you know it's on sale. And it's also in green. So any item that's on sale usually has a green label. Look at all these guys shopping in here. Okay. Is there any? I know there's a few things on sale. I don't know. Oh, these things. So like when it's a refrigerator item, it's a sale price. And it's probably these, which we only have 4 or 5 in there, so they're better restocking them because they're on. See, oh, good. So he noticed it and he got a box and he's restocking it. So that's what I'm saying. When items are on sale, like they fly out, like there's no tomorrow. It just people like sales, you know. So that's the two signs of sales. We got those types of sales and we got those. So they're both sales, but it's just that type of sale. I think the refrigerator ones, I don't know if there's anything on sale in the fridge, but the fridge have sale ones as well. I don't think there's anything on sale in the fridge right now. Yeah, there's not. But again, they'll have like the college cheese is too expensive for you. Seriously. Where is this? College. Was it this? No. Well, for you it is, but the marketplace is fine. Not unless it's this. No. That's fine too. Is it this? Nope. I don't think it's this. $7. Nope. Oh, maybe it's one of these items, maybe? Oh, wow, that is. That's way... So that's gonna go down to $6. I guess somehow I missed it, and that's why they were saying it's too expensive, because it was way above what I should have had it at. And that's fine. So yeah, this was too high. That's probably why we had those messages saying something was too expensive. I'm betting it was that item there, and it was well over the above that price. So that's probably why. Now yes, we could give a sale on that if we wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. We have a few, like I said, and I think the other thing on sale was no, it was just on that side. Okay. Oh, it's past 9. And right now we're over what we. So we're gonna actually make money today because we're almost about where we would have been at the end of last day. So that's good. And like I said, we're gonna have to order everything and all that kind of stuff. We'll make sure the last day goes fine. But right now I would have to say we just need another maybe $300, and then we'll be just about even. Of what we had yesterday, like what we spent. So we need 190. So another 40 bucks. I'm sure there's gonna be more than 40 bucks in here. So then that means that we evenly made more than we had the other day. Mayo. Didn't find the mayo. Wow. Okay. The mayo. We need to get more shelves in here. Cause that, not unless we're out of mayo. We're physically out of mayo. Now I don't know why. Do we not have any back here? Do I not? Wow. Yeah, we're completely out of mayo. So we'd have one thing not be found, but that's what are you gonna do? And I know we had it. Because remember when we walked around, or I just didn't see that I am not being in stock, but that could have been. But again, it takes about 3 minutes for everyone to cash out. Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. We're out. We'll get it tomorrow. Couldn't find the mail. Yeah, I know. Couldn't. We sold out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, you see what I'm saying with the sales? If you use sales, like, sell out quickly. All your items do. So, I mean, yes, we probably made another $2,000 over what we had the other day, but we're gonna sell a lot more, and then sell out of everything. So it might take a little longer to restock everything. Yeah, I know the mail is out. Sorry. Yeah, so it's gonna take a little longer to restock everything, but we're gonna. Yeah, Should I just go get my mayo right now from the market? I think that's. No. I mean, the day's almost over, so. So we're gonna have a few things not be found. What you do? The mail. Yeah, I'm sorry. People like their mayo. Yeah. Oh, couldn't find clementines. What's this? Yeah. They're there. You must just not have gotten them in time. We got 2 more people in here. Oh, yeah, you need help. Someone to be right with you. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it just must have been the angle I was at. Okay. We got that guy there. Yeah, we made another $4,000 over what we did the other day. So, yes, it does make more money. But again, you sell out of a lot more things. As you saw in today's day. I think that's it. You're just gonna restock now. jeez. How much stuff did you buy? Oh my god, this guy really spent a lot of money, didn't he? How much? What? Wow. Okay, finally. 142, and you couldn't find the mail. Go figure. So, that took about 5 minutes after the end of the day. About 5 minutes. So, now it's going to take another 20-30 minutes to have them restock the stuff that we do have. And I'm going to bring these... Oh, it looks like they grabbed something. I'm going to bring these up here. Just in case they need them. These are the 2 boxes that we had overstock of. But these stuff is just regular stuff, so... So now we're just going to let them restock everything. It'll probably take about, like I said, 20 minutes, something like that. I think that's how long it took last time. We definitely made more money than we did the other day, so that's a good thing. And then again, we'll resupply, we'll rebuy everything that we need. And then at that point, we're going to call it an episode. So it's not going to be a long video today. But I will be doing some extra long videos, maybe like some live streams over the weekend, just so you know. But either I can do it like this, do a whole bunch of days, cut, and then restock. But the only thing is, they're gonna run out of items, so I'm gonna have to restock anyway. So yeah, it's gonna take about a few minutes for them to restock everything. And then once they're done doing that, we'll end the day. We'll see how much money we made, and we definitely made money. I'm not sure how much more we made, but we definitely did make more money than we did the other day. Which is because of the stuff being on sale. That's all, because it is on sale. And then we'll go back through and order everything we need, and then we'll be done for the day. And then the next episode, we'll do another day or two, maybe 4. Just see how many days we can get through. And then maybe we should just sell out of everything and then we order everything. I don't know. Is that a good way of doing it? I don't know. I mean, it would be a lot of money to replace everything. So I think that we'll have enough for... Let's see, if everything else costs about 15,660, that's 8, that's 8, that's 23. 300. So we should have roughly a little bit extra money once we end the day. 20, so that'd be 60, or 6, yeah. I guess we'll find out once we're done restocking everything. Like, again, that takes about 15 minutes, I believe, is last time it took. It took 15 minutes to get it all done. So, you know what I should also do? Just save it. We haven't done that at all. And there has been crashes in games with people, and I just don't want to be one of those people that gets a crash and loses out what we've done for the last, hour almost. So, I wish they had more restockers, because if they had more restockers, then you could probably keep up with the demand of all their stuff. So that would be a good thing, but they probably won't do that. And look at all these small boxes coming out. Big. Okay, it looks like they're done now. That guy was done. And look, he took that box. So hopefully that box does not come back. We'll find out. If it does come back, then we need to make room. So we'll probably have to go back to the back and grab the box and take it out. And where's he going? Is he coming to the trash can? Or he's going to the back? Good. So that means that that box went out. And he has room for it. And out in there. Good job. Oh, had enough to move the items out of that box and into another box. They will collapse items and put them in a box, and that's what he did. Yeah, he showed some, but there was a box in the back that he was able to put the rest into. Which I do like that feature. We can't do it, but they can. That was another item that we had overstock. So if that female comes back with it, we know we have to take it to get room in the back for it. But if she doesn't bring it back, then we're good. Is it empty? Is it empty? She's coming this way. Nope. Uh-huh. Lasagna, the mozzarella Lanza. The little box, I believe it's this. So we're just gonna throw that down. Okay. Alright, good. Now they're grabbing other boxes. So yeah, it's almost been 15 minutes. So yeah, it's about 15 minutes for them to restock everything after the day is done. So that easily makes it a 30-minute episode per day, if we did per day. If I do it this way, obviously if we don't do it this way, then it's fine. But this way, it is about 15 minutes for them to restock. So that's like 30-minute episodes if we did one day. And why would I want to do one day, you know? So we're about to figure out like how we want to do this. Um, you know, if I do 2 days, that's an hour. Or we do a whole bunch of days in one day. You know, just do one day after another after another. We'll try to restock everything as we need it. That would be the other thing we could do. We know that once one restocker can restock one item. So if we have, say, 3 boxes out, then we order 2. You know, that kind of thing. And then they can just restock it when they get a chance. So we could always do that. You know, run through a lot of days and just order what we need. Um, I wish there was a way to know like how many we need to order, like a reordering system. Some people asked about that. In about 3 more minutes, and then that will be going to be stocking. Hopefully. But again, we had a lot more items sell because of the sales, the sale, sales that we had. So we might, you know, might be a little longer. Okay, so now it looks like they might be done. Or she just knew that it was all gonna go out. Wow. Oh, it took 17 minutes to restock. Okay. So we got another 2 minutes for the restockers, probably. If it's the same amount of time, which it probably is. And it's a 30-minute, so 30 minutes pretty much to do everything. Um, and obviously restocking takes a little longer, but. Alright, I think they're almost done because it looks like they're doing fruit stuff now, and that's usually the last one they do before they're done. So hopefully we'll see. And then they'll just restock the stuff that they have here. And that's what they're doing. They're just grabbing that stuff to put it away, or put it out. One of the two. No, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more than 17 minutes, it looks like, for the restocking. Because right now it's about 17 minutes right now. Good job, guys. Throwing things out. Wow, mate, it might be a minute later. And we still gotta do the ordering. Now look at all the stuff they're putting out. Wow. And that's what I'm saying. When you do that, you get a lot more money, but you also have to restock a lot more. So they're still restocking after almost 19 minutes after we close. That's almost 25 minutes of them just restocking. Just constantly stocking. Yeah, almost done, I think. I'm not sure. They are doing a lot of fruits and vegetables, so that's usually the last one they do, I think. Yes, it's probably taking 20 minutes just to restock everything. That's nuts. Okay. I think they're almost done. Looks like they're just getting the last few items here. That's just good. Good. Okay, they're almost done here. One more item to put in there, and I think she's grabbing it right now. Once everyone gets here and is staying steady, we'll end the day and we'll lapse our time here that we have been going for 20 minutes just to restock. So that's a pretty lot of time. So that's 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's one more. That's six, we have 6 total. There's one more, hopefully coming back, and that is gonna do it. So that was 33 minutes from the start of the day to the end of the day. That is 20 minutes just to restock everything. 21 minutes to restock every single item that we had. And that's what I'm saying. It takes a little longer. So now, with that being done, we're going to end the day. We had 28 things not be found. Now again, that is because of the mayo. Okay, just, but look how many customers we had. We had 131 customers. We made 1,200, so we went up, very quickly. We went up, we almost doubled what we did. I mean, yeah, so in the last day, we only spent $5,300 on supplies. But we made, so we had 101 customers. We had 110 yesterday, we had 101 today. But total customers, we had 114, 131 today, in the, 160 or, 151. But we lost a lot of points because of the shortage. We had 28 things not be found, and 2 things were found too expensive. I think I found the 2 things that were too expensive. Like I said, it was the cheese thing, and the things not being found were things that we ran out, and I didn't order, or it was just to sell. Everyone was just buying it up left and right. So again, we made a lot more money than we had before. Okay, we spent a little less on supplies, which is not bad. And like in the next episode, when we do the next day, um, which I'm not going to do now because I don't want to make these too long of videos. I do want to keep them pretty short. We are going to restock everything, so we will be having some supplies for tomorrow's the next episode we do. But we actually made money, so we went up to 606.14. Now, obviously, we have to pay our bills and buy everything, so we'll lose a little bit of money, but the supplies should be a little less than the other day. Maybe a little bit more. We won't know until we do the next day, though. But yeah, I mean, if you look, we made money. We didn't lose money. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out just in case we do it. I don't think we'll do another day, but we could. I don't think I want to, though. Okay. So next day. So we got this thing. Throw. Get out of here. So we have 2 things that went up. So again, if you go to the not market management bills, we'll pay our 2 bills off, right? And then pricing, and we can do a last change today. Again, this went to 25, which is a loss, and this went down to 7. But then also, we can do a discount on this. So let's do 3%. And we'll do 3% on this. Okay, so we did some discount on it, and we still make a profit, which is good, which is what you want. More things should be bought, though. So now, let's go ahead and do the order. I'm going to start over here first, because I know we're going to have a lot of things out. those. So yeah, that mayo will come back here now. Once they stock the shelf, which they haven't stocked it yet. That's weird. They haven't stocked it yet, but that's okay. I think one case will go out. Oh, he's got it. Or no, it's 2 cases. So we'll need another 2 cases of that, I'm guessing. So we're gonna do 1, 1, 2, because 2 cases will out, and that will make that be even. Okay. So we're gonna let them do that. One of those. Then we're just gonna go down the list and order what we need. Did I get this? Yeah, I did. Okay. And one of those. Oh, one of those. We'll go ahead and order that now. Got one of those. 24, 24. 16, almost empty there. 18, 18. You kind of just can look too. Okay, I guess that's really how many there is in there. Like, that's ridiculous. It should... It's just one extra, I'm guessing. Wait, 120. So yeah, so 120 pretty much. Yeah. Okay. 8. Enough of that. One more of those. That would do it. One of those. 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 Oh, that was too many. Boom! Look at all those items. Tab. Yeah, I mean that's just some of the items that we had to order. You know, like they're, it's, it's fine. We got one more section to order from, and that's the front here. One of those. Those. One of those. One of those. Not sure yet. Wow, we didn't sell that much of the big items, which is, I guess, good. Okay, so we're gonna come out here. There's only 4 more things that we need to order. Boom. None. And now we're just gonna let them restock everything that we have here. And then we'll end the episode, like I said. So we went down by money. Looks like by a lot, but like I said, it should be enough to get everything done. But yeah, so once I restock everything, all of this will be good to go for the end of the episode off. So we're just gonna let them restock everything. Don't know how long that's gonna take. Doesn't really matter. And then that'll be the episode. So like I said, if I do 2 days like this, it does take longer. We only do, we only did 2 days instead of in the other episode we did 4 days and 2 hours. If we did this whole thing like this, yes, we could maybe do 4 days in total, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next time, next episode, we'll try to do 4 days and do it this way, just so we can see if we can do it like that. So we'll try to do 4 days and see how long it takes to do the 4 days in a episode, right? This is gonna be the last day. Oh, we're not gonna do another day, because like I said, it's been an hour and a half already, and I mean, 2 hours and 46 minutes should be enough to do 4 days. Actually, it should. But like I said, the next day we'll find out like exactly if is it really worth it doing this way. Yes, it does take a long time. Yes, if this video, it's a pain to watch, but yeah. And if I start with the small stuff first, then the big stuff doesn't take that long to put away. You can see they're just popping out and then going with it. So, and if we don't restock that much, like I don't know how much we spent on today's products, unless I run a day or close a day and then reopen. You know what I mean? We don't know. But just knowing that we spent a lot of money, I mean, we went from a little bit over 6,000, and now we're down to 5,100. But yes, granted, because of the sales that we have, right? The sales are what you want. You make more money, you gain more stuff. So we'll see in the next episode how much more did we make enough, or did we not make enough. Obviously, we had those 28 items not being found, which did not help our money. And they're done. So yeah, look at that. They're all done. I don't know how long that took, but they're done. And yeah, I mean, everything is gone. They're done. Um, so yeah, that is gonna do this episode. Like I said, I'm gonna save very quickly, and I'm gonna quit the main menu. Again, that's not a bad day considering what we did in the last day. I know this has been a long video, so hopefully you are enjoying the video, the context I'm making of Supermarket Simulator. I'm gonna do one more video tonight. I'm not sure what I'm gonna play yet. It might be a partial sim, because those are very simple to do as well. But yeah, that is gonna conclude this episode of Supermarket Simulator. We did 2 days. That's it. An hour and a half, pretty much hour and a half of Supermarket Simulator. It took about 30 minutes to do both videos, to restock everything. It gets more intense as you do more sales too. So more sales mean more money, but also more restocking and a lot of restocking. So hopefully in the next episode we can get another day done. But that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and until the next one, I'm going to say what I'm going to say in my videos, and that is bye bye for now.